guys, welcome to day 14 of Striker Pose Challenge. We're at the end of week 2. Thank you so much for checking in, dedicating time to yourself and letting yoga become part of your life. Today we're going to work on an amazing pose. It opens up those hips. Utkan Vriksasana, the lizard pose. It's such a wicked pose for your body, and it can sometimes, when practicing it in class, flip and feel like pain on your hips because you're starting to open them up. If anything feels like it's really going to pull, take it back, take child's pose, okay? But you will start to feel this instantly on those hips opening up. So we're going to take a little flow today because we're at the end of week 2, and I think let's add some of these postures, these striker poses together, okay? So we're going to start at the top of the mat. I've got the block close by to me because we're going to use that a little bit later on in our lizard pose. And so open up the arms nice and wide. Take a couple of big breaths in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Tadasana, inhaling. And exhale. And then walk the feet wide of the mat. Remember, this pose is about opening up the hips. So let's open them up a little bit right from the start, bending into each knee. And maybe bringing the hands to the lower back, keeping things easy for the body. Good. And then start to bend into both knees at the same time. Sweep the hands forward and exhale them back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. And exhale. Shake those hands. Wiggle the feet in. Pigeon toe them in. Loosen the neck muscles down. Bend into the knees if that feels right. Forward fold, heart melts. Uttanasana. You're ready to take Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. Inhale to halfway. Bring the hands to where your down is, shins, thighs, or the mat, or the block. Exhale, bend into the knees. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway, and exhale, fold it down. Step the left foot back, stretch into that left leg. How we practice day 2 of the plank, stretching into the legs. Drop the knee down, but to stretch the right leg back, squeeze it back, good. And then bring that right knee in, wiggle into those hips, good. And then ready to come back onto all fours, hands come underneath the shoulders, lift up from your tummy. Breathe it in towards your spine and squeeze your fingertips into the mat, palms down. Great, tuck the toes under. And ready, take a nice big breath in here. Exhale into down dog. Walk it out on the spot. Roll the shoulders back. I'm ready to bend into those knees, gaze forward. Nice big breath in, bring them down. Gaze in forward. And then exhale, shoot them back up. Inhaling, tippy toes, gaze forward. And exhale, shooting back up. One more of these. And start to peel the right foot up into the air. Wiggle into the ankle and then bend into the knee. Find that bend. Keep bending it. Bend and stretch, and then bring the heel towards the sit bone. Open up that hip. Great. Then start to work it down and find that foot's going to come wide of the mat. Bend into your knee. Take that wide crazy lizard, then sweep it back up. Bring the heel towards the sit bone, and then slowly release it down. Take child's pose, spread the hips wide, spread the knees wide, and walk the hands forward, loosen the head down. Let things melt, let things soften, but take the breath to the hips, So really visualize this breath is going down into those hips. It's opening up the fascia tissue that can be really stubborn. It can cause so much lower backache. And this lizard pose is incredible for your lower back. And there's lots of stages to take you into that. So let's take some more child's pose. Breathing in and exhaling. And slowly lift those hips back up onto all fours. Ready to push into the mat, taking our down dog, exhaling. Walking out on the spot, keeping it super stretchy for you. Then lifting that left foot, peel it up into the air, bend into that knee. Bringing the heel towards your sit bone. This is opening up those hips. And ready to fly that foot over towards the outer edge of the mat. Nice big breath in. And all the way back up. And then placing it back down. Good. So we're in our down dog. We're going to take one of the feet. So take your right foot and plant it in front of you. Lower down the back knee. And then start to wiggle your right foot out slightly. Okay? Lift the chest. Take the chest up. And hold here. With this right arm, open it up. And bring it out to meet the right, to the left. Join down onto the mat. Push the hands into the mat. Take a lovely big breath in. And hold here, exhale. Find openness in the chest and roll the shoulders back. And exhale. Be gentle on your knee. So if your knee wants to stretch out a little bit, lift the sole of the foot. Make it wide. Nice big breath in. And the options here are to use the block. To push the hands into the block, find that lift up in the spine, or to walk the hands forward, still using the block as your support. But finding that your spine is long, nothing's hunching, we're finding length. And stretch. And then start to twiddle the toes outwards. Those right toes, outwards. Taking a breather. And not worrying about having to get towards the bottom of your lizard. So laying completely flat down. Don't worry about that. Just find you've got length in the spine. And find your breath. And so your block here can be used as a little headrest, if that feels right for you, or you can use your block to support your groin area. Great. Hold in here. And use these inhales. Take the gaze up, lift the chest. Just going to remove that block and then guide the arms forward. Pointing into the back toes. Start to walk the hands back up. Let's counteract that pose, stretching out that right leg. Really stretch into it. Great, exhale. Nice big breath in. And exhale onto all fours. And take a down dog. So spread the fingers wide, lift those hips up and wiggle into the sit bones. So keep this loose and just work on loosening up your hips. Ready for that left leg, shoot it up into the air. And then start to fly it forward. Dropping the back knee down. Take a pose here, low lunge, inhale. On the exhale, plant the hands down. So bring that left hand over to meet the right. And start to find the foundations of your lizard. So pointing into your back toe. And then bending into your right knee a little bit, opening up this lizard. Maybe opening out your toes, so taking them out towards the side. Finding length in the spine. And then start to walk the hands forward. Loosen the neck muscles. And use your back to guide the heart forward instead of down. Okay, so things start to lengthen and elevate instead of compress down. Then start to soften into your pose, wherever that is for you. Forearms down, or maybe use a block or thumbs to the third eye. Start to walk the hands back up. Great, let's counteract that pose. Stretch the leg out, nice big breath in. Push into your nerve endings, these toes, unless you've got any toe injuries. It's really good stimulation for your feet. Let them go all the way up your legs, into your bowels. Exhale, release, and into your hips. Bending into the knees, wiggle into the hips. Loosen off and take your child's pose or go through lizard again. And maybe going through the cycle of the flow. Have a really cool day. Can't wait to see you tomorrow for this challenge. Namaste, guys.